Good morning, students. Today we're going to learn about Henry Fayol's 14 principles of management. He is the father of modern operation management theory. He was a French mining engineer, mining executive author, and director of mines, who developed a general theory of business administration that is often called a Fayol'ism. He, is, he and his colleague developed his theory independently of scientific management. Today we know about introduction about the 14 principles. A principle refers to a fundamental truth. It establishes cause and effect relationship between two or more variables under given situations. They serve as a guide to thought and actions. Therefore, management principles are the statements of fundamental truth based on logic which provides guidelines for managing decisions and actions. These 14 principles make us to understand about the organization and is beneficial for prediction, planning, decision making, organization and process of management, control and coordination. And also it talks about uh, the planning can which help in organize to and control the operations related to a managerial theory. People, machines, methods, money and makes. These are the 14 principles of management. Division of work. Work should be divided among individuals and grouped to ensure that effort and attention are focused on special portions of the task. Fayol's presented work specialization as the best way to use the human resources of the organization. He talks about the separation of the work process into a number of tasks, with each task performed by a separation person or a group of persons. It is mostly often applied to systems of mass production and is one of the basic organization principles of the assembly line. Authority and responsibility. The concept of authority and responsibility are closely related. Authority was defined by Fayol as right to give order as the power of exact obedience. Responsibility involves being accountable and it therefore naturally associated with authority. Whoever assumes authority also assumes responsibility. It's like there are two factors authority faculties the management to work efficiently, and responsibility makes them responsible for the work done under the guidance or leadership. Discipline. A successful organization requires the common effort of works. Penalty should be applied judicially to encourage this common effort. It's like without discipline, nothing can be accomplished. It will core value for any project of any management. Good performance on eventually interaction make the management job easy, and employees good behavior also helps them smoothly build a progress in the professional careers. Unity of command. Work should receive orders from only one manager. The unity of command is maintained in the organization. It would help to avoid confusion among the workers, conflict among the supervisor, and create better relationship between workers and managers. It's like if one or two, if only can make a command to a employee, not if two or more supervisor command a work at the same time, he will get confused, so those commands should be followed. Unity of direction. The entire organization should be moved towards a common objective in a common direction. It implies that there should be a head of one plan for group of activities having the same objectivity. It's like directed by the one boss, manager or leader and you must use one plan. An example of unity of direction is management is when a single production manager must direct all production activities such as process, control and quality. Subordination. The interest of one person should not take priority and over one interest of the organization as a whole. A relatively stable, effective evaluation orientation towards certain subject areas or objectives. Suppose an employer would like to obtain a big rise of his salary behind what is usually to his job. Doing so would not be in the general interest for a firm, as it would not lose competitiveness if he continues to pay too much, so it does employ. Remuneration. Many variables such as cost of living, supply of qualified personnel, general business coordinations, success of the business should be considered in determining a worker's rate of pay. A number of complementary benefits in addition to pay are increasing popular remuneration machines. Remuneration is a total compensation paid to an employee for the services. Centralization. First define centralization as lowering the importance of subordinate rule. Decentralization is increasing the importance. The degree to which centralization or decentralization should be adopted depends on the specific organization it would the manager is working. It is the process of concentrating power and authority in the hands of senior management. On the other hand, decentralization refers to the top-down delegation of power and authority, functional level management. Scalar chain. Organization should have a scalar chain authority and communication that runs from top to bottom and should be followed by managers and subordinates. Each level, from the first line supervisor to president, possesses certain amount of authority. Lower level management should always keep upper level managers informed of their work activities. It's like communication that runs from top to bottom should be followed by managers and subordinates. Order. The order states that a place should be fixed for everything and everyone should be in its place. Essentially, it means order lines. Without order management, a business can easily become overwhelmed by order or struggle to film them correctly. Equity. All employees should be treated as well as possible. Equity is a combination of kindness and justice. This principle states that matters should use kind lines and justice towards everyone they manage. This creates loyalty and devotion among the employees towards the organization they work for. Equity management is a process by which a company tracks and manages the ownership of the company with their relationship of stakeholders. Stability of tenure of personnel. Retaining a productive employee should always be a high priority of management. Requirement and selection costs as well as increased product reject rates usually associated to bring new workers. Inactive. Management should take steps to encourage work inactive, which is defined as new or additional work active undertaken toward self-direction. Employees at all levels should be encouraged to develop and carry out the plans for empowerment. Inactive is a self-management skill, and self-management is one of the five key of life and work skill of young professionally. When you use a inactive to do things without being asked, solved problems to order to notice the need solving. Spread the crops. Management should encourage hormone and general good feeling among the employees. Team spirit is a great source of strength in organization. Happy and motivated employees are most likely to protect affections. It means this Henry Fayol's principle of the management states that the management should strive to create unity, moral, and cooperation among the employees. The team spirit is a great source of strength in the organization. These are the 14 principles of management. And thank you.